Let's do a story time of how I ended up in the US while I do my makeup. In 1999, my mom won the green card lottery and we moved to the US in 2000. From 2000 to 2015, I lived in the US. We ended up getting our citizenship. I went to school there. I basically had my entire life there. But in 2015, I decided to leave the US. And I left because I had graduated university, I wanted to travel, and I just wasn't feeling like the US is my home. But really, I just felt lost. I had studied something I didn't want. I didn't know what job I wanted to work. And I thought by traveling, I could escape all of my problems. And it worked for a little while. I moved to South Korea and I taught English there, and then I taught English in Vietnam. And eventually I decided to come back home to Bulgaria just so I can see my family and friends. When I got here, I realized that I had forgotten a lot of my Bulgarian language, and so I decided to stay an extra year just to fix it. And as luck would have it, I met my husband and I ended up staying in Bulgaria for 6 years. And after we got married, we started having more serious conversations about our future, what we want to do with our lives, and we just realized that Bulgaria is not going to be the place to help us get there. And we always knew we wanted to get my husband US citizenship because we never wanted to be separated. A lot of people think it's very easy to just come to the US and visit and get like a traveler visa, but that doesn't happen for every country. And Bulgaria is one of those countries. We went through all the paperwork and my husband got his green card. And so we've been in the US for 2.5 years now. We don't have any family there. My entire family moved back to Europe. So it's just us. And that's okay. We don't mind it. And really the main reason we went there was to have more opportunities, to work on our careers, and also to make more money. I see a lot of discourse about the US versus Europe, but I think a lot of small details are left out, like what country are you coming from? Do you have a lot of money? Do you have opportunities in the country where you're from? It truly depends where you're coming from to be able to compare to massively different places. And right now, the US is a really good place for us. We like it there, but who knows what the future holds? Nobody does.